All right, so YouTube has decided to get rid of the dislike counter, not the button, dislike counter. And this is a big deal because I like the dislike button and a lot of content creators like the dislike button. I like it as a content creator. I also like to see how many dislikes are on other videos, especially when a video is getting ratioed and is getting pummeled. It's fun to kind of watch, more dislikes than likes. But YouTube has decided that after a lot of research and a lot of studying of the situation and focus groups and all of these things that they do inside of YouTube, that the dislike button, the actual counter showing you how many dislikes are appearing under a video, that has to go. That has to go in order to make smaller content creators feel safe. That's the excuse they're running with. In order to protect small content creators and to make them feel safe, they have to remove the dislike counter. So what does this mean? This means when you see a video, you're going to see the thumbs up, right? And that'll have a number next to it, 1,000 likes. You're going to see the thumb down, and that won't have a number next to it. Now you can still, watching the video, you can still click that, but it's not going to have a number, so you're not going to know if it has 10 dislikes or 100 dislikes or 2,000 dislikes. You're not going to know. So you're going to be able to click, whatever. It's not going to do anything. Or you'll click it, it'll just activate, right? It'll go from white off to on, white to black. So it'll go from off to on. And that'll be it. You won't see a number go up. You won't see a number go down. Nothing. You'll just click it and that'll be that. And if you're going to watch the video, you're not going to know how many dislikes a video has. You know how many likes it has. You won't know how many dislikes it has. Now, the content creator on the back end through our dashboard will be able to see how many dislikes a video has, but we won't be able to make it public. We won't even have an option to activate the dislike counter. YouTube, from what I understand right now, YouTube is not going to give content creators the option to allow their viewers to see how many dislikes are under a video or on a video. So we'll be able to see how many dislikes a video has, but everyone that's viewing the video won't be able to see how many dislikes it has. They'll just be able to click that button and turn it on and off. And so how does this protect small content creators? It doesn't. First of all, if you're a small content creator, I don't know, say you have 1,000 subscribers, 5,000 subscribers. Your videos are not going to be getting that many views anyway. So whether it has, a video that gets, say, 1,000 views, right? Maybe you'll have, 50 likes, 100 likes, and maybe 3, 4, 5 dislikes. Even if it has 20 dislikes, it doesn't really matter. When you're just starting out and you're creating content, you're not really so concerned about your like to dislike ratio. As a matter of fact, you probably just you would prefer someone to watch the video and click the dislike instead of not do anything at all, because at least you're getting an interaction, and an interaction, supposedly, if the algorithms were what YouTube says they are, supposedly an interaction helps boost your video and gets it more views. So you would prefer to actually have people come to your video and say, 100 likes, 20 dislikes, but the video's crap, I'm also going to dislike it, let's make it 21. Or 100, let's make it 101. You want that interaction. It's much better than having someone just watch the video and not do anything at all. What you want in a video is you want someone to click the like, click the dislike, or comment, right? Those are the 3 things that you want them to do in order to interact with your video, which supposedly will, kick in the algorithms and help boost your video and get it more exposure. Especially if you're a new content creator, you want your video to get out there, 1,000 views or 500 views, you want to try to get 5,000 views or 10,000 views. That's going somewhere, right? That means that your video is actually being seen by a good amount of people. So this doesn't really mean anything for a small content creator at all. Actually, it probably hurts a small content creator, because if I go to view a video and I can't see the number of dislikes and I just see, the number of likes, it kind of de-incentivizes me to actually click those buttons, to interact with those buttons. It takes the fun out of it, because you say, that's a great video. Boom, let's click the like. Or, I don't like that video, it has 10 dislikes, make it 11. Or, I'm going to be the first person to dislike this video. Why? Because, whatever. I just don't like it. I don't like the content creator, and I just want to be a prick. There you go, boom, dislike. I'm going to be the first. I'm going to be the only one. But But at least it's an interaction. If you're just starting out, at least it gives you an interaction. And supposedly that helps boost your ranking and boosts your exposure. Once again, if YouTube is actually acting in good faith with the way they promote videos, which we know they're not with a lot of content creators. We know that they're suppressing them and they're shadow banning them. But anyway, a small content creator is not helped by this at all. At all. It doesn't help them. It's meaningless. If anything, it hurts them because it's going to de-incentivize people to interact with those buttons, those like and dislike buttons, which means if you're a small content creator, you're pretty much depending on comments, and comments need a lot more, you need a lot more inspiration to comment on a video. You have to do a lot more to comment on a video if you're watching it. I mean, you actually have to say, you know, I really liked that video. I liked it so much, or I hated it so much that I'm going to drop a comment in there. A like is very passive, but it's an interaction. It's easy and it's passive, but at least it's an interaction. It helps boost your algorithms. So why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? I believe two reasons. Number one is the Biden White House. Because if you go to the White House page, the White House channel, they're just getting ratioed and disliked like freaking crazy. So I believe that one of the reasons they're doing this is in order to protect the Biden administration and to protect all the dislikes that the Biden administration is getting. And number two is to protect all the woke crazies and all the woke ideology that people are also disliking. So people are disliking CNN content, they're disliking MSNBC content, they're disliking company commercials like, you know, say the Twix commercial or the Doritos commercial or the Gillette commercial, all of these crazy commercials that have come out in the past year or two, which are woke, which people just find absolutely crazy, bat-esque crazy, right? People are disliking them. People are saying this is crap. And so what is YouTube saying? They're saying, you know what? Not only is Doritos and Gillette and Nike and Coca-Cola and all these companies that are creating these woke commercials that people freaking hate, not only are they creating commercials on our platform and we're trying to bump up those commercials and get views, but as we bump them up and get them views and get them exposure to help them out, they're getting disliked. And these are companies that are actually advertising not only with YouTube, but with Alphabet as a company. They could be advertising on Google search, on YouTube, on other Google properties. And so, you know, it's bad business for them. You can't have Coca-Cola or Gillette, you know, come in and say, you know what, I'm going to, you know, I've got a 50 million ad spend with you, Google, that I'm going to put towards Google properties from YouTube to Google search. And I'm also going to create commercials, and I want you guys to push those commercials up, which YouTube does. It makes sure that that a Gillette commercial or a Coca-Cola commercial is going to get a crap load of views. It makes sure of that. It puts it everywhere. So you're going to get 2 million views on your commercial, Coca-Cola or Doritos or Gillette. But Gillette, Doritos, Coca-Cola come back and they're saying, you know, this woke commercial that we, you know, put on YouTube is getting ratioed. And that's bad. It's bad for business. They're getting pissed off. So this is YouTube's way of protecting them. That's what this is about. Or CNN is the same thing. If you don't think CNN and MSNBC, if you don't think they don't have an advertising budget with YouTube, you're wrong. They're putting in money, and they're part of bigger companies. They're part of bigger groups, conglomerates, which are also advertising with Google and with Facebook and with Twitter and with all the big tech. They have huge ad budgets with these big tech companies. So the big tech is going to cater to them. They're going to make sure that their tweets get exposure, that their posts on Facebook get exposure, that their videos get exposure. They make sure that Fox News and CNN and MSNBC and even smaller channels like Al Jazeera, RT, Deutsche Welle, all of these media channels, they have ad budgets with Google and with big tech companies. I know this as a fact. As a fact, I know that they spend money on these big tech platforms. Believe me, I've seen the numbers. I've seen the PowerPoint presentations. I've seen how much money they spend. So they're spending money with YouTube, and they're putting out these crazy news segments or these crazy slick woke commercials, and they're getting completely ratioed. That's why they're taking out the counter for the dislikes. It has nothing to do with small content creators. Is this a good move? No, it sucks. YouTube says that, they also said in their press release that, other social media platforms don't have a dislike button. Yeah, that's true, but why do you want to be like other social media platforms? You have something unique. You have something that makes you different. You actually offer a like and a dislike. That's why people come to YouTube, because you offer something different than just the like button. Why do you want to be like Facebook and Twitter and these guys? Be different. Offer a dislike button. Offer something different for people to see, to find, to interact with. And now they're taking it away because they're saying, well, other social media doesn't have it, so we're not going to have it. Wrong. You should offer things that other social media doesn't have in order to make your platform stand out. So, look, it's a bad move. I think at a minimum, what YouTube should do is offer the option for content creators to show the counter. Put it in the dashboard so that when I upload a video, I can set it to default. Always show the dislike counter. I want to see it. I believe that the majority of content creators would like to see that dislike button, that dislike counter. They want to see it. They want to display it. They want users to interact with their video, whether it's a like, dislike, or a comment. So at least give content creators the option to display the number. Don't take it away from everybody. And when the White House wants to put up a video, and Sleepy Joe puts up a video, and Coca-Cola and Gillette and all of your advertisers put up a woke video, and they know it's going to get slammed and it's going to get trashed, then at least they can remove the counter, the dislike counter, so that they can feel safe. That's the video, everybody. The Duran.locals.com. Rumble, BitChute, ODYSEE, Super U. Look for our videos on those platforms as well. And go to the Duran shop. 10% off. Use the code REAL NEWS. Take care.